So what are the top 10 survey sites to make money by doing surveys in the UK to make money? I'm sure I just went round all the houses to say that. And I've got a list of the top 10 sites that I started off last year, pre-pandemic, January, when I was skint. And this completely helped me out for about 2 to 3 months, because 2 to 3 months later I weren't skint no more. And I am going to tell you the best one in the UK, which is actually American, but it's the best one, and the second best one, but it's a bit slow, and then the other 8 are kind of typically the same and soul destroying. But this is for you if you're skint. If you're skint, it shouldn't really matter. You just do it. I mean, we're in a pandemic. If you're skint in a pandemic, you've got no time to do anything. You just do it. So this is it. This is the top 10 in no particular order, apart from the first 2. This is the first one. It's called IntelliZoom. This is an American site. There are no studies at the moment, but I just did one about half an hour ago and got myself $8. And the good thing about IntelliZoom is they send you between 4 and 30 emails a month. And half of them you're not going to get into. And what they do, so they sent me one today is, I answered a couple of questions. They said, cool. I opened up the app on my phone because it does computer and the phone. But if you sign up, make sure you got a computer way first. And then once they tell you to sign up via the phone one, that should be good for you. Sometimes you get paid for that, sometimes you don't. But I did it on my phone. It was a think aloud. It's about IKEA. There's a tool on the IKEA site, and it said compare these things, and use the compare tool. And I thought it was rubbish. I said it was rubbish. Thinking out loud, doing it. Got to the end, success. Got an email, $8 coming to you. It's like, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It doesn't matter if half the emails fail. At least I know I'm going to get between $20 and $60 a month, depending how many you get through to doing. And it's really easy money. You can be doing it for like 5-10 minutes. Easy as pie. The only thing is, when you do get paid, you have to wait a month in advance. But don't worry, you always get it in a month in advance, and it's paid into your PayPal. And that's it. So you do as soon as it comes into your email, do the thing straight away, because they do go very quickly, because it's very, very popular, and it's the absolute number one thing. And they pay you in cash into your PayPal, which is brilliant. So that's my number one. That should be in everybody's phone, everybody's computer. That's what you should be doing. Number 2 is Populist Live. On this, I've had it since January last year, 2020, I think, January. And, actually, I think I may have had it longer. In fact, I kind of forget these things, because the thing. And I've made £100 off this so far, and they send you a £2 study, a £3 study, a £3, the survey. Sometimes they'll send you a £4 survey. That minus 50 there is cash out. Then a few 1s and 2s, and I got another 50 there. So so it took me there about 5 months to get £50. So it's decent. Long as you get your email and you go through that way. You can't actually go to this site to do them. You just got to get on through the email, do them straight away. You got to put in your how old you are, all that kind of stuff, even though they know. And then it says you're accepted or you're not. And if you do them every time they come into your email, you're going to be buzzing. I've missed quite a lot of you out because it gets a bit boring sometimes, even though you're getting money. So that's a good thing there. My next one. Oh, wait a minute, what did I just delete? Delete that one. Next one is Panel Base. This pays you out in cash as well. I have done 101 surveys, I've been invited to 445, and it's like over 300 I've either failed or I've just worked quick enough to get in there. But I've done 101. I've made at least £101 because they pay at least £1 a survey. I've currently got 940 in my balance, so I think I've got to get it to a tenner to cash out. This is what the surveys look like. You tend to have to come to the website to check the website to see what surveys are. And you can do it on your phone and your computer. The X means you can't do it on your computer. The green means you can do it on your phone or your tablet, and this you can do it across the board here. You can get £2, £1, £20, but as you can see by the time of it, £1.60 for 25 minutes. It can be so destroying doing that, because sometimes the 25 minutes can turn into 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and it's like, oh. Then you could go 10 minutes into it and it'd be cancelled on you. So there can actually be, if you're really, really skint, it's a really good. You're not going to be bothered, yeah, you're going to be bothered, but you think, oh, go on to the next one, and then the next one, then the next one. And you can make quite a lot of money on this site. Pre-pandemic, this was an awesome site. Nowadays, for me, and it doesn't seem to work, I don't get accepted into. But, I mean, I've got all them to choose from. I've got a £20 one there, but yeah, you have to do a lot of crazy stuff with it. You got to download an app. You've got to spend 195 minutes doing a lot of madness, but you get 20 quid. So if you're skint, it's worth doing it. So that's that one. Then my next one is pretty much the same as the last one, except this one you get paid out in vouchers. You're going to get to 20,000 vouchers. I've had a few vouchers off this site. It's pretty decent. There's lots of different types of vouchers you can get. You get a PayPal transfer tenner nowadays. Oh, I didn't see that last time, but you got Love to Shop. So Amazon voucher, so you can actually get a tenner in cash. You get to 20,000 points, which is pretty good. You don't tend to get as many surveys on this site, and they tend to be mainly downloadable ones, which I don't like doing. But it's a decent, and it's good to have in your arsenal. The next one is the iSocial, or Social I. You do it in points at the top. You got to get 500 points for, I think, a fiver. Pretty sure, yeah. Tesco fiver there. I like to get the Amazon ones. There you go, Amazon right there, 490 points. So you're getting like 10 points off lately, which is good. You get a few surveys. You don't get as many, but they do come in from time to time. And if you fail a survey, you get to go into like a prediction thing, and if you get it right, you can spend points on these prizes, what you'd be put into a lucky draw for. I've never won on a lucky draw, but people do win. And it's a decent site to be in. This next one is Crowdology. With all these sites, you have to put in your household, your travel. You've got to do your complete profile as best as you can, your political views, so you have less chance of failing at getting into a survey. But with this one, they send you emails, and if you don't do the email straight away and you come to the actual website, the chances are I'm going to fail all these. And there's another bad thing about this: if you do come to the website and get in, you get accepted, but you're going round in circles trying to do each one. Oh, you failed for this, you go to the next one. Failed for that, you go to the next one. And it's like you can end up in circles all day long, and it's just not worth doing it inside this actual website. Make sure you do them when the email comes in. The next one is valued opinions. It can be good. It can also be soul destroying. It says a 1 minute survey there, earn up to £3.25. Sometimes you will actually get that £3.25. Other times it'll have you going in circles. It's one of those circle sites again. 30 minutes for £1. It's not going to be the best money in the world, but if you're skint, it's decent. but half the time, lately, pre-pandemic, this was an awesome site. Nowadays, it's very hard to get into to finish a survey, which is a bit disappointing. But if you do it every day, try and do one that actually works every day, and then after the end of the month, you're gonna have a pretty decent amount. I've got £6 in there, but I'm just a bit bored with this site at the moment. The next site is Maxi Miles, which is a point site. So you do the surveys, you get points, and points equals prizes. I've currently got about 3,700 points, and I can spend there. I can get a hammer, I can get one of those Swiss style things. You can just DVDs on here. Some of the prizes look really rubbish, and then other prizes look, oh yeah, they look alright. So I don't know what that is. A Victorian bathtub candle. It just looks a bit mad to me, that is. It's an alright site. I've never actually got a prize off this site yet. I haven't actually ordered one. I've been waiting for better prizes to come up. Let's go to the next page. I bought one of them for about a £5 the other week, so I'm not spending them points. I can get, if you got a iTunes gift card tenner, seems alright that, doesn't it? £10 for 3,600 points or something. So yeah, it looks alright and it looks okay. But like I say, half the time you're not going to get into the surveys, and it's a bit soul destroying and stuff like that. The next one is this one. This is the Cure Me. I have made so far £14.46, total earnings £15.53. Pre-pandemic, it was a brilliant site. After now, in the middle of the pandemic, half the surveys I'm not getting into. A quarter of the surveys, like on here, 58p for 6 minutes. Half the time, when they say 6 minutes, you really mean 30 minutes. And then the other times, you'll have you going round in circles again. And that's the thing nowadays, you're going round in circles a lot to line about how long it takes, but if you can get on a good run with them, there's quite a lot of money to be made. So, pre-pandemic, pretty rubbish, but nowadays pre-pandemic, pretty good. Nowadays, 50-50. So, but like I said, if you're skint, you're buzzing. And the last one, coming up to the last one, is Home Life Points. I think you need 500 points, for a £5 or a tenner. I kind of forgot, but that's the last time I did it, in 2020. And I've only done 2 so far, so I've been letting myself down with not doing these lately. These are the surveys you can do. But these are really long. They always feel soul destroying, it just feels like it's a 10-minute survey, but it just feels like I've been doing it for 2 hours, and it's like, oh no, I don't want to do this no more. But when you're skint, you got to do it, haven't you? And a lot of people are skint at the moment. So yeah, then were all the sites. My broadband connection on my laptop seems a bit. At the moment, there's only 2 surveys. Sometimes there's loads of surveys, sometimes only a couple. 500 points to get a £5. I'm pretty sure that the rewards are in vouchers, and I tend to get Amazon vouchers. But yeah, I hope this has helped. I'll put the list down below in the information bit. I might have a couple of referral codes if you want to go through my referral codes, but you got to be honest, it is soul destroying. I keep saying soul destroying. It is, because if you do this every single day, it's going to do you nothing. It really is. But by the time you get to the end of the month, the end of a couple of months, you can be making between 20 to £100+ a month if you're hardcore about it. Me personally, at this moment in time, I'm doing it in telezoom because I'm getting at least $10 a month, which, to me, that's decent money. And I'm doing the Populist live one because it's £50 every 5 or 6 months. So, You know, I'm totally happy with that at the moment, and I've got a few apps on my phone that I may do in another video. So this is the Mtroni one, showing you that there is some places out there where you can make money, but it's not easy, and it's an absolute drain on your brain. So I'll chat to you later. Have a good one.